get started. So what do we need to know about today? Your promise. Thank you. Awesome. So we have some new friends that have been excellent examples of a Zoom promise keeper. So continue your great work on that. And you, like Miss Larissa, and will have their background behind me. Okay. And I love this. This is so cool looking. And it's beautiful. So I hope to see, I think the next one, whoever turns it into me first gets to go. Okay. So as soon as you turn it into me, but the next person was Yeleni, Jackson, and Adeline. Those are the next three. So whoever turns it in first will get their background for a week. Okay. Okay. So happy birthday to Ben, Almo, and John Irene in the month of November. Monkey claps. Thank you. Oh, wait, we have to change this to December. Miss Cruz, it's December. We're going to have some new friends up there next week, aren't we? Yes, look for whoever if you're in December, if your birthday's in December.
Mine's on December 9th.
Oh, okay, okay, okay. I will put your name up there for next week. I can't believe I forgot it was December. Hey, it goes so fast. Here are our new friends. Yeah, you'll see your name for our weekly spotlight winners. The person for the awesome Zoom promise keeper is Miss Adeline. Awesome. Mr. Siddharth for amazingly detailed responses, and Michael for wow, plowing through his work, getting all that stuff into me, will help me grade them. It's awesome. Love it. Now, yeah, I know. What are we doing today, Miss Cruz? Okay, today you will use your 5 senses. Yeah, 5 senses. Oh my goodness, I think you remember those. The 5 senses so that you can observe natural objects found on Earth. You know you have it when you can observe, not just with your eyes, and describe in detail, not one-word answers. Miss Cruz does not like one-word answers. No teacher does. And describe the objects found on Earth's surface. Yeah, that's where you walk. Okay. Next steps, you will understand and describe the differences between living and non-living things. Some kids get those backwards and mixed up. I know I did when I was a kid, so we'll talk about that some more another time. But that's what you'll prepare for. Look, Mrs. Cruz is observing. Let's find out where she is. Let's see, she's observing her plants. Oh, have you ever done that? Have you ever looked at plants and looked to see, what type of plant, what it feels like, what it looks like, what it smells like? Oh, I've smelled flowers before. Maybe the soil. You've examined the soil. How about down here? Look at me chasing butterflies in the field. How about it? How about over here? Maybe I'm bird watching too. But how about here when I'm in the ocean? Oh, there's so much to observe there. I can touch the coral. I can feel the seaweed. I can't smell though, because you can't breathe down there. Don't try to smell down there. But if I catch a fish up on land, yeah, I'm going to observe the smell of the fish, aren't I? And how about me hiking in the woods? Raise your hand if you've ever gone hiking. Hiking, anybody hike? Down your neighborhood, down the street, down in a park, oh, wow, it is so much fun. I even have a walking stick. And I have gone into the redwood forest in California and I observed so many things, not just by looking. And that's what oh, you've been to California too, Vashvik?
No. Okay. I didn't, but I went to like a long distance, and then I went somewhere, and in there I guess it was kind of like hiking because we was like going rocks to see the waterfall.
Ooh, I like what you just said. And thank you for that. Go ahead and mute. I like what he said. After he walked, he started to observe the things around him, which is what these little friends are doing. I don't know. Maybe this is Sally and Stephanie, and this is Sally and Steve. Okay, I don't know them, but they're observing nature around them. We take for granted a lot of things. We just hop in the car and go to McDonald's or go to Walmart or whatever, but we don't stop to look or observe along the way. And it's so fascinating, the things you'll find on the Earth's surface. You have done some work. Okay, go ahead and start logging in to your Nearpod. we have done some work observing the changes to the Earth's surface, observing what gravity does, the force of gravity. We have observed, oh, remember the effects of wind on our sand dunes? That was cool. So we actually have been observing a lot. Yeah, because guess what? The mark of a good scientist is making great observations. Don't ignore what's going on because some of these small details are so important. And in some of your feedback in science, I have mentioned that rocks and soil can actually tell the history of the earth. So fascinating. If you pick up a rock, they can do scientific experiments on it and determine how old is the rock, where is it found, what is it made of, how many millions of years old is it. So it's very interesting things we can find out and determine just by making observations. All right, here we go. So you guys ready? I'm going to go, oh, somebody's coming in. I'm going to stop sharing and pull. No, okay, Yeleni, that's okay. That's okay. That's okay. Let me go back to my Nearpod, pull it open, and then I'll show you the code one more time. There it is. WP5FJ. I'll put it in the chat. Right. There it is. Can you hear me now, guys? Arna? Arna? What's up, Arna? I can't hear you. Can you talk a little closer?
Let's Kahoot. What? We can't hear you.
How about now?
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry about that. So yes, it's a Nearpod. It's not a Kahoot. It says join.nearpod.com. Sometimes I don't get to change every single word. I'm sorry. So I'm going to get started, guys. Let's see how many folks have joined us. Oh, wow, 11. Yes, and already how confident are you about observing and describing different objects you can find on Earth's surface? A, super confident. I'm a great observer. I am an outstanding observer. Not only do I use my eyes, but I can use my other senses to observe and make, scientific discoveries. B, somewhat confident. I'm not sure if I use all my senses. I'm not sure if I miss a few things. When I observe outside, I look at things, I use some of my senses, but not all of them. C, no, I need a little help. Maybe I don't know how to observe very closely. All right, good work. Wow, most of you said A. I have a couple of people that are like, yeah, I need a little practice. That's cool. Let's practice. Lesson objectives. What are we going to do today? I will be able to identify objects found on Earth's surface. I will use my 5 senses to make observations about objects found on Earth's surface. That's where you walk, right? Record my observations by different properties like color, size, shape, weight, and texture. That's okay, Alma. All right, here is our first activity. This slide is a collaboration board, and you're going to write a word or share a picture. And here it is. What objects can you find on the Earth's surface? Name an object or share a picture that you can find and observe on the Earth's surface. I'm going to share one. Let's see. How about waterfall? Oh, let's see. I have some answers coming in. Yay, Johnny. Yay, Elmo. Oh, that's right. You can find water and rocks on the Earth's surface. Excellent. Oh, wow. Jaden, I love it. Plants, absolutely. Siddharth, is that the Earth? Zoom in. Let's see what specifically you can find on the Earth's surface. Find something that's pretty close up that you could observe. Look at that ladybug. Oh, here comes Vashvik rock. Johnny says trees. Larissa says rocks. Oh, these are so good. Oh, fire and lava. I love it, Christina. Awesome. Here comes Ava Marie and Arna. Look at that. We have water. And oh, look at that. It's got a little video. Look at the little plant. And oh, here comes Johnny, a butterfly, living things. That's right. We can find insects on Earth's surface. Very nice. Oh, these are wonderful. Okay, a couple more. Jaden says soil. Joshua says water. Siddharth says bugs. Larissa says lava. Look at that lava. Lava is molten rock. It's like it's melted rock, isn't it? Interesting. All right. Are you guys ready for the next one? Yeah, we have more fun to do. Learning about how to observe. Oh, we got a couple more coming in. Very cool. Look at those. Oops. Got it. Yep. Okay, let's see. All right, pups, let's go on to the next activity. We're going to watch a video about how we can observe or use our 5 senses to observe an object. Before we go on and show you the video, show me the 5 senses. I'll do it first. Watch me carefully. Ready? Seeing, smelling, tasting, hearing, touching. Want to do it together? On your mark, get set, go. Seeing, smelling, tasting, hearing, touching. Oh, that was great. All
That's
right,
fine.
let's watch the video. All right, on your mark. Oh, hold on. Miss Cruz has to share her sound, otherwise you can't hear anything. Okay, here we go.
People are curious by nature. They want to know things about the world around them. People can learn about the world by making observations. Making observations, or observing, means using your senses to notice things. Humans have 5 senses: taste, touch, hearing, smell, and sight. When a person observes something, they are using their 5 senses to notice an object's characteristics. Size, color, shape, texture, and weight are some characteristics that can be observed through the senses. Take this object, for example. You can use your sense of sight to see its shape and color. It has a rectangular shape and a reddish color. You can also see the size of the object. You can use your sense of touch to help you observe the object's texture and weight. This object is light enough to pick up, but it would feel rather heavy in your hands. Texture is how the surface of an object feels. The surface of this object feels rough. Your sense of hearing can also help you make an observation about the object's texture. Tapping the object on a table or hitting it with a hammer makes a sound. This tells you that the object is hard. All of these observations help you recognize that this object is a brick. Now, observe this object. Again, you can use your sense of sight to observe the object's size, shape, and color. It is pink in color. It is small enough to pick up, so it is not very large. But it is also not tiny. The object is shaped like a heart. What would your sense of touch tell you about this object? The texture is very soft and fluffy. It is easy to pick up, and the weight feels light. The object also feels squishy and can be bent. If you tap it on the table or hit it with a hammer, it would not make much sound. This is your sense of hearing telling you that the object is soft. The characteristics you have observed help you recognize that this object is a pillow. Now, observe one last object.
I like it.
What characteristics can you use your sense of sight to notice?
Okay, go ahead. Who wants to yell it out? What do you notice? Go ahead, go ahead.
Soft.
It looks soft. It looks brown. What else?
It has brown chocolate chip.
That's right.
It has brown chocolate chip.
Oh,
Chocolate
cool.
chip cupcake.
Go ahead.
It
Yeah.
has chocolate. It has a white thing to
Yeah. Yeah, like little paper or something on the bottom. What else? Yell it out, Vashvik. Yell it out, Christina.
And the paper is white.
Yes, good.
But they put cake and they put chocolate.
Oh, you're making a prediction as to what it is. Ooh, I like it. All right. So now pretend you're tasting it. You know what it is. I know you know what it is. Pretend you're tasting it. What do you taste? Is it sweet? Do you think it's sweet?
It's
Yeah?
sweet.
Oh, do you think it's
Chocolate chip. It is delicious.
you know, you can when you put it in your mouth, you can feel the texture too.
Yes,
right?
Yeah, when you put it in your mouth, you can see if it's hard or soft.
That's right. And what about the sense of smelling, you know, like what does it smell
You
like?
can smell it. Like
Yeah.
the chocolate chip smell comes, right?
That's right. Anybody smell a cake baking? Awesome. Okay, and what about hearing? Can you hear anything?
I don't want you to do a picture. I want you to
Would
say
you
the
be able
word.
to hear it?
So what family does that belong to?
No, I know, right? I don't think muffins make
family
a
does
lot of
that belong
sound.
to?
Does everybody agree it might be a muffin
No.
or a
Yeah.
cupcake?
What's the last two letters?
It's
Tell me
Or-
what
not
it is.
a cupcake or something.
So what is that?
Awesome. Okay, mute.
Pieces.
5, 4,
So
3.
what color
Don't be the
do
last
you
one.
have to color
2. I can hear somebody. 1, 0. Uh-oh.
E,
Who do I hear? I'm looking for who it is. Don't let me find you. Oh, good. Okay, let's finish up. We're almost done. And we have the last activity.
You can see that
and we'll
the
be finished.
object's size is small. You can fit it in your hand. You can also see the object's color. It is light brown and has black specks. Using your sense of touch, you can observe that the weight of the object is light. The texture feels a bit bumpy on top, and the sides of the object have ridges. The object is also soft. You can break it easily with your fingers. If it were fresh from the oven, the object would also feel warm.
Oh, we didn't think of that.
You can use your sense of smell to observe objects as well. This object smells sweet. Your sense of taste will tell you that the object also tastes sweet, like chocolate and sugar. Your observations tell you that this object is a muffin.
Yay.
When you are making observations, try asking yourself questions that relate to your senses. How does the object feel? What color is the object? How does the object taste or smell? What does the object sound like? These are all great questions to ask yourself. Making observations is a useful skill that can help you describe objects by their characteristics.
Ooh, so guess what? You guys need to remember several things about this module. The first thing is, what are your five senses? There they are. Try to practice using all of them. You know what I used to do in my classroom? We used to have mystery bags where we would place objects in a brown paper bag, and then they would close their eyes, reach in and feel the texture, the weight, whether it was bumpy, hard, and see if it would break easily. And they would have to guess or predict what it was. You could also do that with a taste test. Blindfold yourself and have a couple of different juices, and you can smell and taste, but don't look at it. And you can predict or guess which type of juice it is based on your observations. There's lots of different ways to test out your senses. You could do mystery sounds. What does that sound like? It's an elephant. Okay. So you can use your senses to help you determine what you know or what you can observe on the earth. Now, the other things you need to remember are the words they said. Characteristics: recognize, surface, texture, size, shape, color, and sound. So making observations will help you understand the world around you. Imagine if you didn't have any of your senses. Would you know what was going on? It'd be a lot harder to tell. Now, match the body part you use for each sense. Let's see how fast you can go. Dun, 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 dun. Match the body part you use for each sense. Oh, look at you guys go. I get to see your results. Wow, Alma, you're already done. Jaden, Siddharth's done. Josh, Johnny, Yalini's done. Ben, Ava Marie. Oh, wow. Was it hard or easy? It was easy, Yalini says. All right, let's look at the pairs. On your mark, get set. Ba-bam. Oh, that was so easy. You use your ear to hear. You use your eyes to see. You use your nose to smell. And you use your mouth or tongue to taste, and your hands or body parts to touch. Awesome. All right, let's do the next one. We use our five senses to describe an object. Oh, this is going to be fun. Here's how you do it. I observed an apple in an orchard when I visited a farm. Match the describing word to the correct sense. So just put the word of how I observed or what I observed in with the correct sense. Oh, look at that. So if I thought it tasted sweet, where would I put that? If I thought it sounded crunchy, where would I put that? If I thought that it felt mm, smooth, where would I put that? If I thought that it looked red, where would I put that? And if I thought it smelled like a fruit, fruity, maybe I'd put it where? Where would I put it? Okay, you have 10 seconds left.
I already finished.
9, 8,
I finished.
7. Shh. Ooh, don't start that trend. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That was fun. Let's move on. All right, so you can describe an object by properties. Those are what that gentleman called characteristics. So properties is how you describe something. You have properties. If I looked at you, I'd say, your properties are you're short, you're cute, you have brown hair or blonde hair, you have blue eyes or brown eyes. Use your properties. It uses your senses to describe you. So that's a word you need to remember. Here's some examples of properties. Colors, shapes. Ooh, look at all those shapes. Makes me want to bring out my blocks. Size, look at the potatoes. And weight, light versus heavy. And then texture, how something feels to you. Imagine that you took Slime. Yeah, and try to describe the texture of slime. Ooh, yuck. Match the describing word to the correct property. Remember, the property is the characteristic. So if something is slimy, would that be texture? Look at you guys go. You're so good. Oh my goodness. Look at these fast folks. Ava Marie, you're almost done. Once again, we are matching the observation, the describing word, to the property. Oh, Arna's done. Josh is done. Look, your names turn dark when you're finished. Siddharth, Larissa, Jaden, Ava Marie, Ben, and Johnny's done. Okay, 5 more seconds. It was so fun and so fast. I love this Nearpod, by the way. It's got a lot of fun activities in it. Okay, 4, 3, Vashvik's done. 2, 1, Adeline's done. Let's show it. Yes, the weight. The feather shows that it's light, right? It's a light weight, so put it under weight. Size, yep. The potato is a medium size. The color, well, that one's pretty easy. The shape and the texture. So feeling something, if it's soft, that's texture. Very good. I can think of a million things that are soft, right? My dog. Here we go. You guys want to go on a field trip? We're going to be like Adeline. Okay, so put your observation skills on and let's take a walk around. You can look and see what you observe. You may unmute and tell me all of the natural things you are observing on our nature walk in the woods. Go for it. Just start yelling out.
There's a white bird.
Yeah.
It's a white parrot. It's a white bird or white parrot.
Yeah.
White bird.
Yeah. What else? What else? Don't tell me just a bird.
There's some green ferns.
Yeah. Does that look like a snake? I don't know.
See the green ferns?
Oh, look, water.
There's a snake.
I see water.
Oh.
Yeah.
And there is an alligator or crocodile.
Could be.
Candy bird.
Oh, yes. Look at the fallen branches.
And I see some trees fall down.
Yeah. Oh, look at the dead leaves. The leaves have fallen too.
Yeah, and the ground is really wet by the leaves.
Yes. Oh, great observation.
Some fall down too.
Yeah. Yeah. Wait, can I ask you a question? Do you see dark or light or both?
Both.
Both.
Yes.
Both.
Ooh, what a great observation. The dark is from the shade, right? So the trees are blocking the sun, but we see a little bit of light from the sun poking through.
And if you look up, you're going to see that there's a bridge.
Yes, look at that. Look at that. A
See?
walking bridge. Ooh, that looks dangerous.
I would never go up there.
No, me either.
It's a tree bridge, I think. There is a tree house.
Yeah, do you observe the sun? I just found it.
Yes, I
Look
found
at
it.
the,
I
You
found
did?
it too.
look at the vines. Oh, I think they're vines hanging from the tree. What else?
And
Uh,
there is someone climbed in the bridge.
Yeah.
Vines? What
Oh, yeah, I saw that. Vines are like those long, where are they? I found-
Moss-like things. And
Yeah, right here.
the wood is the bridge. So they put the wood and they put some nails.
Mhm.
Oh, those are vines.
Yep, these long tendrils, they're like plants that grow rope-like. Awesome. Okay, good work, guys. I'm so proud of your observational skills. I wish we were there, that we could feel the texture of things, that we could smell that damp soil smell. You ever smell this outdoors after it rains? You get that sense of rainy smell. Yeah, it's really
Yeah.
cool. All right, guys, mute in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I still hear somebody who didn't mute. I'm gonna find them. I'm finding them. Don't be that person. All right, self-evaluation. Keep track of how many questions you answer correctly on your time to climb. This is the last thing we're going to do, my love bugs. And this is an important, before we begin, this is an important thing they want us to have you do. I want you to think about how many questions you get right and how many questions you didn't get right. That's right. And then you can even rate yourself. Whoa, if I got all the questions right, I am out of this world. If I got 4 questions right, great job. 3 questions, oh, I'm pretty good. 2, ooh, I better keep practicing. 1, huh? Where am I? I need help. Okay, here we go. Time to climb. Let's do it. This is our last activity, guys. And let's put you in. Do you want to do the holidays one or Himalaya? Let's do holiday for
Holidays.
Holidays?
Happy
Okay.
holidays. Happy
Let's do it.
holidays.
Okay, get your
Happy
character.
holidays.
Let's see who joins us. Siddharth, Joshua. Oh my goodness, everybody's popping up. Ben, Adeline, Larissa, Ava Marie, Johnny, Jaden's
I
in.
always choose the goat.
Eleni, Jackson. It's okay. Christina, Vashvik, Jaden. I see. Oh, I saw Christina. I think we're ready to start, guys. Ben's in. Here we go. All right, guys, ready? Set. Go. What color would describe the banana? What color would describe a banana? You are not in the game, you can always call out the answer. But if you are in the game, go ahead and select your answer. And it is yellow. That makes sense. That's using one of our observation skills. What size word, a word that describes the size of the apple tree? You think it's small, tiny, medium, huge, large? Think about size words. Fabulous. All right. Wow, look at these scores. You guys are rocking this today. Okay, what texture word? Texture. I like doing that with my hands. If you were to touch that wood log, what texture word would you use? Texture. Ooh, that's an interesting one. Texture. Okay, ooh, we're almost done, guys. Let's see. What shape would you describe a pyramid? Well, it's not a circle. It's not a potato. What shape is that? Wonderful. Okay, and let's look at number 5. What weight word would describe a boulder? Weight, huh? You guys are funny. Yes, what weight word would describe a boulder? Is it heavy? Is it light? Wow, look at those scores. I think we're done using our observational skills to describe objects using our senses. Wow, look at that, guys. I am so gonna all the way down. Everybody got points. Good for you. Awesome. You can practice this on your own. Circle the number you answered correctly on your time to climb. How many questions did you get right? Did you get all 5 right? 4 right? 3 right? 2 right? 1 right? You know by your points, right? Very good. Look at that. Great job. Ooh, that was awesome. All right, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It's okay if you didn't get them all right. Everybody makes mistakes. But we learn from them. And the next time you do this Nearpod or your assessment or quizzes, you'll have it. You'll get it right. Don't worry. But what you're learning is all about your observational skills to help you determine the properties of objects found on Earth. Natural objects is what we are focusing on. So kiss your brain, pat yourself on the back, give yourself a hug. I want you to do marshmallow kisses. This is how they work. Ready? Mwah. Okay, there it is. Mwah. And I hope, let me stop sharing. All right, so we are all done. I'm so excited. I have a few DBAs to do. Are there any questions, my love bugs? Okay, if you don't have any questions, bye.
Bye. See you later. Bye. See you later. Bye. Bye. Bye.
Miss.
Bye.
All right, let's go to Yelini. Yelini, do you have a question for me?
No, it's not like a question. When you're ready for the party,
I think we'll be ready that last week before we go on break. So if you want, I think it's going to be December 16th, a
yeah,
Thursday.
because this is the 17th is leave.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so like the last Thursday before we go on break, we'll probably do our party.
For
Okay.
fall party.
Yeah, it'll be fun. All right, love. Let's see. Olmo, you're next.
For the collaboration assessment.
For the collaboration assessment.
Oh yeah. What about it? The collaboration assessment? They're optional. You don't have to do it unless you want to.
You should we have one of it?
I want to do it.
Oh, okay. It's real easy to do. Just type a few words in or share a picture or something. Yeah, it'll be super easy. I'll grade it. If you don't do it, just leave it alone. And then on December 17th, I'll exempt everybody's collaborations. Okay. They'll drop off of your to-do list.
Okay.
All right, lovey. Thank you. Joshy.
I got all the questions right.
You did. That's
Yeah.
awesome.
No, I didn't get false.
So that means that you have fantastic observational skills. That's wonderful. You must be a little scientist. Yeah.
Kind of all of them.
Well, I think you did great. Thank you for sharing, my love. I'm going to go to Siddharth next, and then we're going to wrap it up. Hey, Siddharth.
Yeah. If I send the picture, can you put it in your background?
Oh, let's see. You have to be, well, you were Promise Zoom Keeper. You were the first Promise Zoom Keeper ever. Yes, you were the very first one. So yes, if you can, if you want to, since you're on the list, you can submit a picture, okay?
Okay.
You're a great artist, so I'd love to see it. All right, and as soon as I can, I'll put it on. We're gonna have to take turns, okay?
Okay. What about a message or an email?
What about what?
A message or an email?
Email. Email's perfect. I love emails. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Thank you, my love. All right. I'm going to go to who hasn't. Ben? Hey,
There's
Ben.
something I need to tell you.
Okay. I'm sitting down. All right. You're going to scare me, though.
Well, you like my sweater?
I do like your sweater.
It's related to a video game.
I think I recognize it. Is it
Sonic the Hedgehog?
I knew it. It is Sonic. That's awesome.
Yeah, we're both We got the console, but we're not gonna play with the console anymore.
Oh, that's totally fine. So does the sweatshirt make you fast and warm?
Yeah, it's keeping me warm.
But does it make you fast like Sonic?
No.
No. Okay.
No.
All right. Last one. Thank you, honey. Yalini. And then we have to go. We have to go.
No, his sweater is Sonic and Hedgehog, but I see the Sonic and his chalk. When he's go to the ring, he will be go another way, and he will be go everywhere and fast. And then I see one thing. So when people was there and he said, I want to go, and Sonic go and take some fish on his head and give to the, eat this fish now.
I love it, Yalini. Thank you. All right, Siddharth, you are the last one. Go for it.
Did you know in my piggy bank there are coins?
Oh, look at you, how rich you are. Keep saving. You'll be the richest man.
$2.10. I have.
That's awesome. I think you have more than I do. Do you earn your money or do you get it as gifts or do you find it? Where do you get your money from?
I find it.
Wow, you must have good observational skills, right? Yeah, check under those sofa cushions. You might find some more. All right, love bugs. I'm going to let you go. Have a wonderful Marshmallow.
Bye.
Honey, kiss good.
Bye. 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 Bye.
Bye, Miss Chris.